I'm Kane, and I want to talk to you about, I've been thinking back to myself whenever I was a student at Gallaudet, and I got to do some intern work on Capitol Hill, and I was part of the staff that summer, and I got to work on the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act. My boss came to me and he told me he wanted me to research the different laws about us either being supportive or against the ADA. So I went ahead and compiled everything that I needed and brought it all to him. And after he looked through everything, he decided to support it. So that really made me feel great about what I was doing. So I decided to go into politics. Whenever I graduated from Gallaudet, I decided I needed to go to law school. I decided to go to Philadelphia, a university there, and I studied law for 3 years. And then whenever I graduated, I was looking for a job and I found a great job at the National Association for the Deaf. My main job there was working with different federal companies, the Department of Education, the FCC, the Federal Communication Commission, the Department of Commerce and Business, and many different other entities. Oh, I also worked with Congress. Tried to pass new laws, maybe old laws that needed to be updated. I worked doing that. I suggested different programs and updated new programs and different things. It was really great work. But I started to feel a little bit of anxiety. So I decided to, start looking into other avenues. So I decided to open my own practice and I immediately got a bunch of clients. I worked in criminal law. I had to go to court and fight different cases, such as like people that have charges on their record. I would get those removed off their record. Most of them I won, and there was a few that I haven't, that I'm still working on. I also worked on estate planning. I did things such as wills, trust funds, and different things. I also did a little bit of work in the civil rights for the deaf, people who were feeling things like discrimination or different oppression. We sued businesses and different things. So I did that for a few years and I really enjoyed it. But then I started getting that restless feeling again. I'm helping people, which I enjoy, but it's only, a few people here, a few people there, and I'm noticing all these deaf people who need help. I've helped, three, four, five, six, or seven, but it's not enough. So the supervisor of the NAD contacted me and asked if I'd start running the Association Law Center. So I thought about it. I would have had to transfer, and I would have had to transfer because there's more people to help there. So I decided to put on my gloves and move there and start. Yes, my practice downsized a little bit, but of course my old clients stayed and I continued working with them. Once my clientele really started dying down at the business, I closed everything and got all my cases done. I decided I could focus at the NAD. So I worked with the association's laws and policies. I focused on one particular thing that didn't even know that what was going on. So I sued them. So we sued them, and many businesses started to follow.